Today we will discuss a topic called order guide. So, what is order guide? What is the advantage for it, and why we need to do the order guide? Order guide is nothing but a simple scenario. If a new employee is joined a company, so a lot of things has to do, right? So that means his laptop has to create, and what we call say, if for him we need to decide it should be a laptop or a desktop. We need to provide a simple workplace to him. We need to provide a few application access. There are a lot of things we have to do it for each and everything. If you create a thing, you have to create a catalog item. So from the order guide, what happened, depending upon the user selection, the catalog items will be automatically added here. So that means let's see with an example. If I'm going to the order guide, yeah. So order guide this one. So I'm just adding onboarding order guide. The name is. So here, this is the one. I'm just making onboarding one. Onboarding request. Catalog. So here, if you want to, so what is the one? This is a service catalog. We can add it in the service catalog page here. And the categories can be help. Now, so I'm just making onboarding request. This- You can add one. This other one. So here, this is the one we can add our data request should add to cart. This is a reward. Activities to work and the cascade variables. I'm sorry. This should be in the global scope. So, but at present we are in the work order scope. We don't need global scope. And here I'm just adding onboarding request. Onboarding request. So catalogs should be a service catalog. If you want, we can add anyone. So I'm just, for example, I'm just making can we help. So this is a cascade. I'll show you an example. Expand help. I will tell you. If you click on help, I will tell you this too. So I'm just going to save this one. So if I save this one, here also we can do it. So I'm just going to, we already create a variable set. We will use the same thing. That means if the variable set is created, so we can call him any other place. So variable set we have created. So now I just want to add a one thing. For example, I just want a variable called that means system requirement. Just want to add this one. System requirement. It should be a laptop or a desktop. This is the one. And next one, some access. You can give some like database or something like we can add this one. So here now what happened? For example, we will create this one. So I'm just going to creating this one. So the variable here creating the same concept. So I'm just making this field as a mandatory, and right, this is giving a 100. I'm just giving 200 for example. So since it is a multiple choice, right? So we can give a multiple choice, and the question is system requirement, and this one annotation type specification. So I'm just making include none down, default value no required, availability non availability this one. Now I'm just going to save this one. Now, so here we will get add a choices for it here. So order is 100, laptop, desktop. Sorry. Oh my god, we have for the laptop we are given a value at desktop. That's we can modify it. For this one, I'm just giving order is it 200. So laptop or desktop we are given. So if I save this one, let's see what happens. Sorry. See now, okay, that is not stored it. Okay, that's okay. We will give a desktop, desktop. The 200 is a choice, and I'm just going to save this one. So now what happens? Let's see. Here, okay, what? Okay, I don't know. I think from here it is not adding, so we can add it from here. Maybe the desktop. So this is the one. Laptop, desktop. So now this is the one. Now what we have to do it here is we have added this choice, and again I'm just going to one more choice. So for example, we have already created as earlier the headphones request. So for this one we will add a one more variable. Do you want to headphones? So if I open this one,
So it's a mandatory and it's a multiple text, multiple choice. And this is the question is called as a, do you want multiple choice? The order is 200. No actions. Price specification include none and default value not required. So here I'm just making it should be yes or no, or else we can mark it as a sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this one as a true or false. Select box. That's a select box. So it's one. Now I'm just going to save this one. Now let's see the onboarding form how it was look like. So if I'm going to onboarding, it will be like this. See the requester is coming. Do you want headphones is coming? But oh my god, what is this? So I think it's not saved yet. Okay, so we can make a yes or no condition mandatory update. See, it should be yes or no condition. So now what happened? I will open this user. It will is field is not okay. And if I taken a yes, a request has to create it. So choose if I go to choose options. So the item has to add it. So but right now it is not adding. So what we will do it is we will go to the I'm sorry. We will go to the item here. We have an option called because if the user is selected laptop, so the laptop catalog item has to display. If the user selected a desktop, the desktop item has to display. So for that, what happened here? We have option called rule base. From that, you can click here rule base. So first this item. So what is the condition we need to add? We need to add what you call this one, right? System requirement. System requirement. If it is a laptop, we will add a one random item. So let me check with the laptop. I think there is no item with the laptop. Okay, let me open it. Okay, so here there is an item called standard laptop. I'm just picking it and I'm just going to save this one. That is, if the user is submitted laptop, this item has to trigger it. And the next rule base, what we have to do it is, so again, if the user is selected desktop, so I'm just going to the executive desktop, for example, office desktop. So this one, I'm just going to save it. That means if the user is selected laptop, this item has to trigger it. So here and also the next one we have right headphones request. So do you want headphones? So if it is headphones is yes, then what we have to do? So we have an item right headphones, headphone request. We have to trigger it. So now what we have configured till now, we just configured it So we just configured order guide, and with the limited with two variables. In those two variables, what happened, whether should be a system is a desktop or should be a laptop, and next one is the, do you want to add any headphones request or not. So now here, so what happened, I'm just going to add the requester details here. So for example, I will tutor, and here I'm just making as a laptop, and it is a yes. If I mark as a laptop and X, if you go to the choose options, see, this standard laptop and headphones request will come automatically here. So this is a standard laptop. So this is the one. I'm just making this one. And if we go to the next tab, so headphones request, again we can see there we have selected as some able tutor user, and here we can select a different user. So what are the user has come there? If you want one, we have a different request. I will show you brand and choose. So now what happened? Two requests will be created at a time. Okay, choose option will coming. Okay, so if you go to the checkout, then what happened? Single request, it will automatically create a two multiple items. From here, the flow is same. So the workflow, how we are configuring and everything is same for it. So if I open this request, so it has a two items. I think it's okay. I think out of the box somebody has to approve it. Approve. So if I open a request here, the standard laptop, oh my god, how it will works. If I open, I'm just doing headphones request, and I'm going to check the this RITM. Let's see how it will look. See, right now it was waiting for approval, so it will approve by somebody. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to approve. So from here, the flow how we are configured earlier is same. So that means it has to go to the next level. All the stuff we have to check it out. So here, this is the one standard laptop. So it has to go to the department approval, and it is the one. So if it is go to somebody user approved, if that is a user is approved. So for example, if I open this one headphones, so one approval is gone. That means as approved. Now see, if I, so it was a catalog task created from here. The flow is same. How it did it. So for this and also CAO's approval, there is a lot of things is has to done. That means what are the catalog item we have configured the workflow and the same thing. It will be easy for all the stuff. So again, if I'm going to the approval again, see now it is go to the auto fulfillment. A task will be created. From here, we can go for the next step. So for example, if I'm going to cancel this task, see again one more task is created. See, if it is the community, if you want, you can check the workflow also. So you can easily check the workflow, how it's went. See, this is a workflow, we can do it. So for this also it has workflow, but here, right? So what happened? I'm just going to this task. I'm just going to marking as a complete. So if I marked as a complete, two more tasks. Again, I'm just going to close these two more tasks. So if you see workflow, so how it will works, I think there is one more task is created. So if that is task is created, you can go for the same thing. Then if you refresh it, then the RTM will be automatically closed. So this is the concept. So but here when I ordered something here order guide, so what happened? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So if I open this order guide, so here what happened? Whatever the variable we have given here, so whenever, so what are the variables we have given? The same variable. For example, if I open this one, try it. So here, for example, I'm just selecting able tutor, and I'm just typing this S and laptop or the desktop. Okay, I'm just making as a laptop and just save it. So this is fine. And the next tab, it will go to the next tab. See, what are the value we have given able tutor? So here we have the option to create any other one. So for this, what we will do is here we have an option called cascade variables. Just save it and this one. Now I'm just going to reload this one again. We'll try this one. Let's see how the cascade variables is the one of the most common asked interview question. So now what happened? I'm just going to okay. Let me open this one. I'm just going this closing this workflow. Just try it. See if I open this one able tutor, for example, able tutor I'm selecting. This one here I'm just making a laptop or desktop and choose option. So earlier, see what are the value? 1 minute. Go back. I think for the desktop we didn't add any rule base. I think this office desktop. I think it's not an active state. I don't think so. We can add a different item. We go to desktop and update. Now let's see. I'm just going to. Okay, I don't need this one. Order guide. I'm just opening this one. So clicking on it. So this is the one. Okay, the cascade variables is nothing but. So what are the exact variables on the RATM? So then the particular catalog item from that it will come here. So do you want headphones and desktop and go to the choose options? I think let me check the rule base. Okay, this item is not active. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to making active this one. Now let's see. Onboarding request, try it. So here what I'm going to do is I'm just going in here as a Andrew Jackson. So yes. So if I give as a no and only desktop, so then what happens? Go to the choose options. See, only this one added, the laptop. If I'm not giving any. Or else if I go to the describe needs, go back. That means go back into the one step. So if I give as a yes, and if I go to the choose options, see what are the value we have entered. It is come executive one, and headphones request. What is the one? If I say okay, this one, Samsung business justification, and go to the next tab. So here, what are the CPU and everything? It will show and check out. So this is the one. If I open that request, okay, this request has created, and I think it's pending for approval. This is an out of the box approval. So I'm just approving on behalf of the pro user. So the main advantage of this what you called order guide, so we can configure orders at a time. That means from one request, depending upon the user selection, the catalog items we can display the same thing. That also we can check later. Just give me a minute, and maybe we can see waiting for delivery. So again, it was asking the what you call state closed complete, and this is a fine. So again, I think if you see workflow, so the flow that means what are the catalog item flow and everything. Only it was used to add the interest, show display the item on the order guide. The order guide will show, and nothing will be happen. So this is the one. So this is the one. So this is the one. He can do the same. So right now this is the one we agree we had added. And next step here, if I go to the this one headphones request, the same approvals will go to the one. The same concept how we are executed the same earlier. So this is the one we can close this task. If you see the workflow, it will be stopped here. So right now it was stopped here since we approved. And what I'm going to do it is see only one task. So it has go to the closed complete and all the stuff. So this is the how the other one. So for example, if I'm not give if we give as a different options, and let's see how to execute the auto guide. So here I'm just going to here. So the request I'm just giving, and so here I can pick any name, but right now, so Elaine I'm just giving. a requester email ID, phone number. This zone headphones request not required, and it's a laptop. So if I give as a headphones request is a no, so let's see what happens. So if I give the headphones request no, that item is not visible here. Only one item is visible. That means depending upon the user choice, the display in the display of the catalog items on the order guide will be different for it. I hope you guys understand or still any confusion. Okay, I'm treating as you guys understood. So now here this is we have seen it. You saw right what is the use of this cascade variables. This is the one of the most common asked interview question. So interview may ask what is the use of cascade variables. Cascade variables is nothing but in the order guide form. What are the exact field values? That means the backend values is same on the catalog form. So that what happened? These values will automatically copy to the same one. So that is a advantage of this the thought. Now here expand help. So what is the expand for help? I'm just going to save this one. Here if you go to the variable, so here you can see help text, show help. So I'm just making a uh, user want, user need headphones, you need to add user need headphones for example. Update. Next system, which type of system required. So here annotation help text, so show help. So help tag, I'm just making this one also. Help tag. So now see if I give as a this as a mark as a false and see what happens. The difference expand L for all questions. So this the difference. Let we see. So I'm just going to see this is the right. This is the one we want to step off here. Expand the questions. If I give this one expand right now, expand L for all the questions, and if I marked as a if I reload, see it is automatically will expand. So if I marked as a false and save it, see right now it has not expanded. So if I give as a expanded for all the questions is true, So this is the one. So I hope you got it right. This is what is the use of this expanded help and cascade. Well, these two are the most the not two most more disturbed. This is the informant. So if we give it a two step, for example, so if I open this one, see, so this one. So the two step is nothing but it will show whenever in the portal. Right now we have not added this in the portal. So let me we can check whether we have added we can add the portal. This is called the slash sp is a service portal. So that's a different concept because something can we help onboarding request. So if I open this one, see this is the option we have to add it. So if you want to, we can add a mandatory fields. We can add it, and if you don't want to add it, we can do the same thing. And go to the next step. Incomplete at a type of headphones. So we have to select it from here. We can click on the order now. It will go to the same thing here. So this is how it will execute in the portal. Portal in the sense the user can access it from the one. So this is the completely different topic. So we can cover in the next one. So this is the order guide concept. So that's the most thing. And for order guide, we can create a number of variables. And from that number of variables, depending upon the choice selection, we can add a catalog items to it. So here the catalog policy, what we had done the same thing is here. Catalog client script is same thing here. Available for, not available for is same. This is the catalog service catalog one. And data lookup. So I think we don't need this one. So we are not adding anything anyone. And assign topic anyone, we can add this one. So this is the basic thing about the how the catalog will be work. So I hope you clear till now what we discussed or any questions. Hello, can you hear me? So note down the task for today. Create a six variables. Okay, one variable should be at least two variables should be yes or no, and another four variables should be the multiple choice. Okay, you can take any example. So what are the catalog items is available in the system? From that you can take it. So if the one item is selected, the respective catalog item has to display in the rule base. From that you have to see for six catalog items, you have to create the six rule base for it. Okay, this is the task for today. I hope you understand the task or any confusion. Hello, can you hear me? Very good. So this is the task for guys. Now the next step is, so this is the catalog item. If you complete this order guide is a very important topic. And now, so do you have any questions for the previous topics?